Hi guys, welcome back to another Yeeps video. Today, me and my friend will be explaining what every new block in the new ocean themed maps biome and also the new surfing update. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so we're now on the playgrounds and it seems it's had a revamp. What we're doing is, it's by Start House when you just go right. This is the new map of the revamped playground. Then you got two new maps, and then you got the surfing update map, which I'll show you all about later. Uh, let's check out the ocean biome items. So you got all of these creative items, which are very cool and unique for the ocean map. Then you got the clam, the crab, and the starfish, which I'll show you examples of in a minute after I've explained everything. Then you've also got the liquid level shifter, which is when you get the ground to go down, or when you change it, the level go down, and you click one of the buttons, it fills the water up, and so that you have a water map. And the liquid dye is if you paint it a different color, and then you click the red button, what it does is it changes the color of the water. Then you have all of these blocks. You've got the inner tube, and then a bunch of sand blocks, and then you've got some sediment blocks. These are all pretty cool items, but yes. Then you've got the wooden cannon, which if you hit it with like a bat or a custom bat, like a sword, then you get this, then it explodes. Then you get the stuffed cannon, which is when you press the button it shoots. Then you've got all these colors, which all are 300 each, except for the glowing pink paint, which is one of my favorite colors, which costs 800. Then you got the river blocks, which each cost about 300, and these are creative blocks, except for the paints, the cannons, and these four items. The rest are creative, but the river blocks are like a lazy river, they move you automatically. The anchor makes you sink underwater, which is basically the opposite of the inner tube. The inner tube makes you float, the anchor makes you sink. Then I'll show you what the surfboard does, or I'll not show you, but I'll explain what the surfboard does later, and I'll explain what these three items here do. But the last few things for this ocean biome update is the 2x2 glass, the 4x2 glass, so on. These bits of glass are creative, and what they do is they're like windows. Then you've got the flippers, which what they do is they make you swim faster, and if you're lazy, there's propellers which automatically swim for you. I'll explain what these do in the new map, but let's go show you some good examples of the items. Okay, so first we have the crab, which is a pretty clean look. Then we have the starfish in the water, which is about here. This is the glowing pink paint, by the way. It's very nice color. But there's a clam over here, but it's opened because I've picked up a buck coin. That's one buck coin location for this map, and another one is just there on its face. Okay, well now we're just gonna go to the next map. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, now we're in the new island map, and what this is it's a new map with a bunch of items in it. What we're going to do is we're just going to show you everything, like explore the map with you. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so we're just going to explore this map, and this is one of the river parts that I was on about. If I like lift my hands up, it automatically moves me with it. Okay, so this is so far a really good map, in my opinion. I enjoy this map quite a lot. But what you do is, if you go here, there's a chest there which has a buckcoin stash in it, and here is more of the crabs. I'm gonna see if I can find you a better description or showcase of the clam. So we're just gonna swim about exploring it underground. Yes, there. Here is what the clam looks like. Very clean and smooth look. Personally, one of my favorites. But this is most of it for this map. But if you go in here, through, down, if you swim up through that hole, just through here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but if you keep following it through, you get to a secret shop, which is up here with this mer gnome. And everything here costs 4,800, but there's only 2 items. This is one of the bat revamps, and this is one of the inner tube revamps. These are very cool, but very expensive. Okay, so if you just go back down, I'm gonna go to the next map. Okay, so let's get to it. So we're now on the boat battle, which is just through here, and you get to islands. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna showcase this map as well. My friend has just gone to a different biome so that he can do one of his quests. But I'm just gonna showcase. Here's one Buckwin location, and there's another one on the directly opposite over there. Through that red door, it should be on the bottom right corner. But this is what I mean by the cannons. They're like, they blow up cushions, and you can also interact by grabbing them, moving into your own position that you feel comfortable with. If you aim for like the bottom, then you can get smoke bombs, but if you paint it a different color, it changes the angle of it all. For example, lavender is directly up, and you can shoot the bottom. And there's smoke bombs down there. You just keep firing. Okay, another thing you can do is if you can drop down through here. And this is a very cool map. Personally, one of my favorites. It appears my friend is back. But this is a very cool map indeed. I recommend you try this one out with your friends and just see who can last the longest without having their boat destroyed. But this is overall a very good map. Very good, recommended. Also, thank you guys for getting me to Lab Rat and Content Creator. I very much appreciate it. Okay, so we're now going to go to the next map, which is if you go to Spleef and then you follow left. So if you just go meet you there. Okay guys, and so now we're in the new map. I'm just going up to this red slide, which is not really a slide, but it drops you down. And the background location here is, if you just drop down and use a grappling hook or build, there'll be a button about here. And what we're going to do is it just like brings you down using the river blocks. It's a bit glitchy by hitting you off, but there's also a race, which is if you start up this slide, and you can start this race. But we're going to do all the boring slides first before we do that. If we go down the green one, it's not very boring, but like, yeah. I try and stay on that side of the slide, just over there, so that you don't hit the ladder. But then we're going to do the pink slide, which is very nice and relaxing. If you watch my previous videos, we do an entire showcase of where every Buckwin location is in this new map, but we're not going to do that today. We've also give out a trick on how you can beat your friends in this pink slide. Pretty easy, but just a bit of cheating, just for the fun. But we're not really going to do this, but this is where you would start it. You just stick your hand out to start the sensor, and you would just, the trick for this is to just jump down. And you want to go straight left and through here. I'm only doing this underwater bit for the showcase of it before we explain what the other items do. I'm not very good at the swimming mechanic, but yeah. Hopefully you guys are better at the swimming, it's just I'm not very good at it. But yeah, that's all for the underground map. There's also different things you can get. Here's the bundle, which is here for another 5 more days. Probably 4 by the time I post this. Maybe 3, I don't know. But here is the rotating items. Here are the different badges. And here are some hats. You can also get some hairs, but these are a shock. Okay, now we're gonna explain what these items do. Let's start with the glass. These brittle glass, what they do is in creative, if you use a bat or one of the revamped bats, what they do is they can shatter them and you can fall through or walk through. And then you have the surfboard. The surfboard is like a sledge, but you use it on the water, and it basically just keeps you above it. But you can swim under with it. But that's most of the stuff for this new update. I'm just gonna check if there's anything else. Okay, no. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.